Next cost management tool that we want to review is value engineering and value analysis. So what is value engineering and value analysis? So it's a kind of methodology that systematically tries to analyze the functions of a product or a part or service or process and tries to satisfy all needs, all needed quality and user requirements and at optimum total cost of ownership. Okay, so let me make it simple. In this technique, we want to review what are different functionalities or functions of a product or a process. After we identify different functionalities, we need to evaluate what is the cost of them. After we evaluate the cost of them, we want to see that for each functionality, for each function of this product, how much cost we are spending, how much money we are spending. So does it work? Is there any way that we can manage the costs? Is there any way that we can reduce the cost for each of these functions? Is it worse that we spend so much money for this function? So this is the way that we use value engineering. So this technique, as you can see, has value engineering and value analysis. When we're talking about value engineering, we are mostly talking about the design of a product or service. When we're talking about value analysis, we are talking about when a product is already designed. So we are mostly in manufacturing process. So we are thinking about redesigning a product in next stages. So first we need to know that what does value mean here? So value can be expressed differently. One of the ways is we define value as a fraction of different functions that a product or a service could have divided by the total cost of that. So one example is, for example, we normally express functions as a non-verb combination. For example, holding liquid. For example, when we are making a cup, manufacturing a cup using different methods, one of the functions of the cup is holding liquids. It could be sometimes for aesthetics, it could be sometimes for other applications, but one of the functionalities of a cup is holding a liquid. So how much money we are spending for this functionality, this function of a cup? So this is called value of that cup or value of that item. What is the goal of value engineering and value analysis? Is to perform a function at the same or an improved level while reducing the cost. Okay, so I want the cup that still keep liquids, but the total price of that be reduced. Okay, so this is the use of value engineering or value analysis for that item. Sometimes it could improve the functionality of that and still you could reduce the cost. So what are different tools or techniques that you can use in this methodology? You can eliminate or avoid unnecessary costs. So you will review the process. You will notice that there are some sources of cost that we don't need to spend on them. For example, there is a worker that is trying to clean the cup after each cup is manufactured. So maybe it's not necessary. You can easily avoid that, or any other types. So you need to eliminate these items when they do not provide any value to quality, when they do not extend the product service life cycle. For example, it doesn't add durability to the product, and also do not provide features desired for the customers. For example, it could be a non-broken cup. So as a result, it would be very, very expensive. Maybe customer is okay if it is broken, then they don't need to spend so much price or so much cost on that. So these are the way that we can use value engineering and value analysis to manage the costs.